Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. Yesterday, the markets gapped up big and tested slightly higher before rolling over and spending most of the day trading down back towards the prior day's closing price. And what I want to do is look at a quick setup here that's a little bit different than what I normally do, and it is going to be a gap fade setup. Which is where you trade in the opposite direction of the open back towards the prior day close. And I'm going to look at that setup after the prior day makes the highest high of the past 10 days. So let me set this up as the ES setup intraday open, so that is entering at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. The trade type is set to fade. So if we're gapping up, that means getting short, and that's what it looks like we're going to do this morning. For the exit, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to use the prior close as the target. The prior closing price for the ES is 26.44, so this will be targeting 26.44. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a stop on here as well. I don't normally do that. I normally show an end of day bias. For this instance, I'm going to use a stop of 40% of the 5-day ATR. That is roughly in the ballpark of about 46 points. The gap right now is, at the time of this recording, is around 35 points, so it's not that far off from a 1-to-1 ratio, but that may change coming into the open. For the opening filters, I'm going to look at opening in the prior day range. I'm going to go ahead and put a minimum gap size. I don't think it's going to really matter for today, but I just want to keep out any of the smallest of gaps in this test so that we're not looking at gaps that didn't really amount to much. So I'm putting a minimum gap size of at least 3 points in here for the test as well. In the price patterns, we're going to be looking at day after highest high of the past 10 days. So if I come down here to the new high section, day after highest high of past 10 days, hit equals. And then I'm going to go into indicators and just put it under the 200-day moving average. So under there, and view results. Here we go. These are the results of fading a gap inside the prior day range of at least 3 points when the prior day made the highest high of the past 10 days but was under the 200-day moving average. This is using a stop of 40% of the 5-day ATR and targeting prior close. So 62 samples here. Win rate coming in about 68%. And overall stats not looking too bad. Equity curve a little choppy, but choppy in the right direction. So may not be a bad intraday setup. If you guys are interested in those types of setups, this may be one to consider today. Good luck today, guys, and we'll see you next time.